Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. Yes, Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, Pisces or Cancerian, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, and Eight of Swords. All right, so put you over. Oh, I forgot to put those back. Whoopsie. I just move things out of the way here. Put you over there. Okay. Well, hello, Chariot. All right. That could be Cancerian. We have movement. Okay. What's his temperance about? His temperance. You've been laying low. What's his temperance about? The Hermit. That jumped earlier, didn't it? All right. What's this Two of Pentacles for Scorpio? There's Two of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Something different. What's this High Priestess about? This is somebody different. What's this High Priestess about? Okay, so I was going to pull one, but two came out. Five of Wands and the Magician. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries here. Interesting. All right, so you're... I need to throttle back a little bit here, Scorpio. What's this Queen of Pentacles for Scorpio? Hold on a minute. This Queen of Pentacles. The thing is, this feels like you've got someone that would rather meander and kind of take their time and just, they're not in any hurry. And you, I think because of feeling like you were denied or toyed with, you are kind of wanting to take charge and get this going and do this and that and whatever. And there's almost like this sort of strategic positioning of constantly being in control and managing this. Just because you don't want to be toyed with again. You don't want to feel in deficit. I think there might be a worry here that you're going to be kind of honestly abandoned or disconnected from without notice. Like that you're going to be, you know, just out of control. Because it'll have blindsided you. It'll feel like you're done unto. And you're not about to allow for that. So I think you've got someone that's not really in any hurry, and I think that's very different for you. I think it's very different for you, and I think this is as much as you might be coming on a little too strong, or you might be a little too, you know, in charge of Scorpio right now. You kind of need to, and I mean that's not something you should compromise, because I think that's part of the healing for you. I think that might be why this person is kind of just like, okay, because they, for one thing, I don't think they want to stand in front. They get in the way. I don't think they want to stand in front of it. But I think they also, I don't think they would get worked up about much anyway. I don't think that they're, I don't know, they just feel like really kind of, not low energy, just I don't think you're used to this. And maybe that's kind of ramping up your need to feel like you're in control of things, because this person is so easygoing and so kind of introverted and introspective. So this is someone that feels like they take a lot of accountability for themselves and how things are, and they don't want to sort of imposition someone or burden them. So this is someone that is very open and very sort of slow, I guess, or just kind of observes as they go. They feel like an introvert. So much to your well, it's not that you have to be extroverted, but I think it might bring out extrovert qualities in you, or much more so, because they're just very like this. And I think that kind of gets you into that mode of wanting to take charge because you feel like they aren't. I just think that they might be in this for the long haul, and you might be impatient, and you might also be kind of wanting to make sure that you're not going to be feeling out of control, because I think you came from that like I said, and so you're not about to allow for that again. And it's just as well that they're like that, because honestly, you're going to need someone to understand that about you. Because I don't think that you're going to be able to quell that, and I don't think you should, honestly. I think it's where you're at. I think you need to feel in control, and I think you need to feel valued and powerful. And I think you need to be able to assert yourself. And whoever this is, they've got the energy that can withstand that. They're very flowy. So, good. You do need to speak your mind. You do need to feel in control, and you do need to. That's what's going to make you feel grounded and settled right now. What's this Eight of Swords? This Eight of Swords. Justice. I laugh because it's almost like I don't think you're going to know what to do because this person is. It seems like they're just kind of hands off. It's funny. There's an intensity, but you know those people that don't say a whole lot, but when they do, it's very weighted or kind of, it's got a little magnitude to it. It's a little bit heavy. It's like, oh, this person's deep. So they might not say a lot, but they're thinking things, and there's a depth there. So I think it might be a little unsettling to you that things are kind of just going along, or that there is things are okay. It might feel a bit unsettling because you're not really in charge, because for as much as you get kind of stirred up about things, it doesn't really change how they are. And it's not that you don't affect them, it's just that they don't want to be the cause for that. So instead of getting in there and trying to solve it next to you, they kind of just back off and let you deal with it, but they're ever present. And so it's kind of unsettling because they're not playing any games. It feels like this type of person would not dream of doing that. They would not waste their time. This feels like a person of integrity, actually. And they're just very kind of careful and methodical. And they're not in any hurry. It's kind of a meandering situation for them. Are they interested? Yes. Are they present? Yes. They're just not a person of a lot of words. So I think that might be a bit unsettling, and it might feel kind of like, well, there's not enough direction, enough interaction, and it might send you into overdrive to try and manage and control. But I think you need to do that right now to feel like you can trust yourself and that you can trust the person. So this is kind of a recalibrating, and it might be uncomfortable at first, but it's necessary. You've got to work this out. So onward. Full steam ahead. Speak your mind early and often. What are you going to do? If you don't do it now, you're going to do it later. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But I like it because it's purposeful, and you're working something out. You're figuring something out. So it's purposeful here. It's not like you're doing it just to be, vindictive, or you're wanting to feel settled. It's purposeful. What else for? Balancing the scales. Look at that. Justice and Six of Pentacles. This is a bit restorative, or it has the potential to be kind of evening things out. It's I don't know who this person is, but it just feels like there's a chance here that, I don't know, it feels like longevity, but it's in the beginning stages, but I don't think it's anybody you're used to. I think this is different for you. I don't think you've met somebody like this. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, that's a welcome surprise. Huh. Okay. What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Okay. So maybe you haven't met them yet. Maybe they're incoming. Eight of Wands. This also could be the whole like shock of the situation. I think there's equal parts attraction and also feeling unsettled by this, because you've got someone that they've got like they're, I think you two match or will match in intensity, but not in activity. So it might make you look like the extrovert, unless you are the extrovert already. But there's the intensity's there, but the activity level's very different. This is someone that methodically plods along and things are very careful, considered, and once they're in something, they're in it. And I think you're right now, at least for the Scorpios I'm reading for, and another thing. And it's going to be like that for a while until you feel settled and trust yourself and the person. So again, new and different. I like it. I like it. And I like that. Honestly, for the Scorpios I'm reading for, I like that for you. I think you need somebody that can kind of stand up to your energy, you know? And that's not going to... Because there's a loyalty there. They're not going to take you for granted and bail. I like this. I like the way this feels. That's for Scorpio. Scorpio. Ooh, detachment. So this could be that whole staying out of the results. This could be kind of like you needing to take it one day at a time and just not have that end game in mind. That it's about how you feel in the moment and speaking to that and acknowledging that and dealing with that instead of wanting to get dates and times and things nailed down. This is gonna take a while. So it's like stay out of the results, and not everything is not everything is a slight, or not everything is means something. It can just kind of be meandering along. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of just be spending time. And I hate to sound kind of like relaxed. No, I'm not saying that at all. You be you, and because they're going to have to know who they're dealing with. Let's be honest. This isn't about, okay, just take it easy, just chill. No, get loud, get whatever you need to do. Get that out in front, because this person is going to need to know who they're dealing with also, right? But I think this is about slowly learning to kind of detach and disconnect from the worry, or that everything has to be managed, or it's going to be a process. So I think this could be about kind of loosening the grip a little bit, slowly but surely. This is a good person for that. They can stand up to your intensity. I like it. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if you know. I think that's part of the kind of this right here, that because you're not going to know what to do with somebody like. I think it's been a while since you've met someone like this. What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Whoopsie. Scorpio. Okay, so we've got 9 of Cups there, and we've got we've got the 6 of Swords. All right, so they got you a little flustered. So you're working through something. And you're kind of working something out, and it's all for the good. You're getting you back. You're getting your happy back. You're getting your joy back, and you're working through something. You're processing something, and it's kind of nice because this person just shows up and they're dealing with it. They feel very accepting of where you're at. It's not making them fussed one way or the other. They don't feel threatened by it. They don't feel like they have to rescue or account for or make up for, or to sort of calm you down, or they don't feel like that. It's kind of nice. The bad thing is that you're left to kind of cart flop, like, well, wait, I didn't get a reaction out of this person. But then that's also good, because that means that someone's accepting you. This isn't just someone ignoring, and this is someone just kind of letting you figure it out. It's kind of takes a strong person to do that, because that can just kind of let you be and let you sort through it and still be present with you. That's maturity and integrity. Okay, all right. Okay, Scorpio.